But what bothered me more than that was that it was definitely stated that you said that you were going to come and check the place out in so many words before your daughter was coming. And here I've got them already on the way. Plus a man that I don't know, and I got to pay all that dilantin, and that's a hell of a bill, because dilantin has to be transported from the Soviet Union.
We have already bought his year's supply.
Well, that's good. That's thoughtful. That's thoughtful. I appreciate that. But still, he is a sick man without income. I don't know him, and I did that out of concern for you and your daughter.
This is why we made that statement after we got here. We wasn't sure maybe that we should not come on ahead.
If you're worried about him staying, he will stay when he gets here. He won't have any problem about that.
That's right.
He'll adjust. He'll adjust to the situation. And the only other thing you can do is either adjust or walk to the jungle, and it's meet snakes, panthers, and all that shit if one wants to do that, and guns, and be arrested by the police and put into a federal penitentiary. He'll have no problem adjusting. What were you worried about? What were you worried about?
I forget what the last statement now was I made to you. But anyhow, John Brown is the one that made the overture to me when we were discussing it. He says, Jerry, why don't you, instead of having them come on ahead, we thought we should come on here and see how things went. Well, and John Brown made the overture to me. Did you tell that to anybody else? Johnny's doing that intelligently and sincerely, probably. Before, what did he say? What did he say to you exactly? John Jones is right. I've legally adopted him. I'm sorry.
That's no problem. Just correcting.
He said, why don't you go on to Jonestown and see how you like it, and then contact him and have them to come over. That's exactly the words that were spoken to me, was it not?
Well, I don't know. I don't remember exactly. We did say something about this boy ingesting, not just the boy, my daughter too. And we was really sorry that we had even brought him into this before we left the States. What I'm talking about is he's kind of hyper, and yeah, he'll probably work out better than maybe I would.
He's a fine worker. He's a good worker.
Everybody works out when they get... What's that?
He was fired from his job because of epilepsy, which they now have under control with this third drug they've added.
Well, that's what touched me, handicap. Everybody treated like a nigger that's got handicaps. What the hell's going on out there? If you got something to say, what? I don't know how you eat your cake and talk too. It costs a hell of a lot of money, so can't you be quiet? It costs a lot of money to give people these refreshments every weekend. Candy. You don't know that. Chicken dinner, last Sunday chicken dinner, $4,200 to feed this family. Now, it takes an education. It takes an education, Pat. It takes an education to adjust. You got to come to what we teach as zero. A zero. You got to realize that 2 out of 3 babies are going to bed hungry. You got to think about the bloody things. Will you shut up, please? The bloody things that all our tax dollars have done to murder people, like this great singer that was on here, and torture them. Then you will adjust because you realize you have no reason to complain when 2 out of 3 babies are going to bed hungry. I would bet Christine's right. A man like that will get the message. It isn't that tough. You guys are into a war here tonight. We don't normally have this kind of greeting. It's not the way we greet people. Have a party and a dance and so forth, or orchestration. We're in a war.